A selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever memories, antiques and collectibles.
Good afternoon, happy Saturday. Ruben Rodriguez of Real Sports Live. It is playoff time in Texas. Every round game 2 between the Porter Cowboys and the Carroll Tigers. Ruben Rodriguez of Real Sports Live come to you from La Villa High School. This game was originally scheduled to be at Porter at 1 o'clock. But Mother Nature had some other ideas in mind. And now after a 4.5-hour rain delay, we traveled 45 minutes to La Villa, Texas on this beautiful facility for game 2 here between the Carroll Tigers and the Porter Cowboys. Carroll leads the series, this 3-game series 1-0, winning last night 73 at Cabinets. And now tonight here, we're back in La Villa on a beautiful day. Was just a messy, rainy day all around the valley, which led to, like I said earlier, a 4.5-hour rain delay at Porter High. But now we're here, sunny, clear, not a cloud in sight. As we're just waiting, just seconds away from first pitch, we'll read you the starting lineup here for the Carroll Tigers, what Coach Marcelo has drawn up for us. Leading things off, the center fielder Gilbert Gonzalez, batting second, Jeremiah Bush, the second baseman. Batting third baseman Easton Hewitt. Batting fourth, the first baseman Diego Cardenas. Pitching and on the mound and DHing Nick Matrides. Batting sixth, we have EJ Cantu at right field. Batting seventh, Christian Martinez at shortstop. Batting eighth behind the plate, Dale Palomo. And rounding off to the action, we have Chris Chavez, at left field, leading things off. On the mound, we have Cristo Salceda, one of Porter's ace here. We've seen him do work here for the Cowboys. How they got here, Carroll knocking off Sharyland last week, and Porter sending shockwaves around the valley, knocking out Sharyland Pioneer in the by-district round. Beautiful afternoon here on a beautiful Saturday evening. 6:29, just moments away from first pitch. And a sold-out crowd here, as we do have the Carroll faithful at the right-hand side. And down the left field line, we have the Brownsville Porter here. Crowd making noise, getting ready for this game. Once again, thank you for tuning in to the Real Sports Live. Ruben Rodriguez on the call. Giving you the camera feed, Miguel Consome. Worked with me last week in San Benito and stuck with me all day. We're just talking, just waiting for this game to start, and now the wait's finally over. Just seconds away here from first pitch. Now, how did the Porter Cowboys line up defensively? On the mound, Cristo Salceda. Behind the plate, we have Marcos Salinas. At first base, Diego Rivera. Second base, Juan Siguiano. At third base, Osir Medrano. At shortstop, Leobardo Garcia. The outfield consisting of left fielder Omar Banda, center fielder Omar Banda, left fielder Aaron Hernandez, and right fielder Alejandro Torres. Just waiting some final instructions here before we get started. So again, this game is available on Real Sports Live via Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Roku TV. Today here we said we had a huge rainstorm come across the valley. This game was scheduled for game 2 was scheduled for slated for a 2 o'clock time. And now the wait is finally over as we have the final seconds. Thank you for tuning in to Real Sports Live. Just waiting for the umpire's instructions, and we're just moments away here. Thank you for tuning in. So if you're waiting for some Saturday night baseball, sit down, turn up the TV. Cowboys, Tigers, here we go. Salcedo waits his sign to get us underway here. First pitch high and outside for a ball. 1-0 count. We're underway. Salcedo waits his sign. The 1-0 on the way. Towering shot to center. being tracked down and reeled out for out number 1. Alejandro Torres covered a lot of ground. Correction, it went past his glove. Looked like an out from where we're sitting here, but the sun coming from the outfield, and it was dropped. That's extra bases here for Gilbert Gonzalez, and gets it started for the the Carroll Tigers, excuse me. So just like that, the Carroll Tigers get 1 runner on base here at second. Now we have Jeremiah Bush, the second baseman. Salcedo waits his sign. First pitch delivery. Low and in outside for a ball, 1-0 count. Count here. Salcedo waits his signs. He's facing Jeremiah Bush, the second baseman of the Carroll Tigers. High and outside for a ball. 2-0 count. Salcedo waits his sign, a 2-0 count. High and outside again. Now a 3-0 count on Bush. Easton Hewitt, the third baseman, on deck for the Carroll Tigers. A beautiful Saturday afternoon after a merry, messy day here. We're gifted with a game of baseball here. Shout out to Levy ISD for lending us the facility on short notice. A 3-0 count sitting on Bush. In there for a strike, finds a high outside corner. 3-1 count sitting on Bush. Once again, the third baseman, Easton Hewitt, on deck for the Carroll Tigers. Three balls, one strike, no outs here in the top of the first. Pitch just a bit outside here, and that's going to lead for bases. Now Gonzalez and Bush both on. Now makes the way for Easton Hewitt, the third baseman. Gilbert Gonzalez, last night's Real Sports Live player of the game. Carroll leading this 3-game series 1-0 after knocking off Porter 7-3 last night. Now brings in Gilbert Gonzalez. Easton Hewitt, excuse me. Low and inside for a ball, 1-0 count. Easton Hewitt here. 1 ball and no strikes. Runners on first and second for the Carroll Tigers in the top of the first. Winner will face against Gregory Portland, who knocked off Sherryland. Salcedo waits his sign. The 1-0 on the way. Throws back to pick him off, and they pick him off. Salcedo not taking his eye off of first base. Catches Bush and trying to get back to the bag. And now 1 away here. One ball, no strike, 1 out here in the top of the first. Salcedo keeping his eye on second, trying to pick off 2 runners. The 1-0 pitch delivery. Outside for a ball, 2-0 count. Salcedo waits his sign. The 2-0 pitch delivery. Low and inside here for a ball. 3-0 count now sitting on Hewitt. Diego Cardenas, the first baseman, on deck for the Carroll Tigers. 3 balls, no strike here. Big next pitch coming for the Porter Cowboys. Salcedo waits his sign. The 3-0 pitch on the way. Outside for a ball. And Hewitt will take a walk as Diego Cardenas will step onto the plate. Now runners at first and second again here for the Carroll Tigers. So in comes the first baseman, Diego Cardenas. So he tries to bring some runners in here with runners at first and second for the Carroll Tigers. Hewitt at first and Gonzalez at second. One away here in the top of the first. Salcedo waits his sign. Pitch drops inside for a strike, 0-1 count. No ball, 1 strike, 1 out here in the top of the first. Salcedo waiting his sign. The 0-1 count on Cardenas. Pitch on the way. Low the zone here for a ball, 1-1 count evened up. The 1-1 count on the way on Cardenas. Just 2 inside here. Now a 2-1 count sits on Cardenas. Nick Matridis on deck here for the Carroll Tigers. Matridis also will be on the mound today for Corpus Christi Carroll. Salcedo waits his sign. The 2-1 pitch delivery on the way. Just a bit too inside here. Now a 3-1 count sits. The Carroll side making noise here. 3-1 count on Cardenas. Foul tip. Now a 3-2 count, full count. Now a big payoff pitch coming here for the Porter Cowboys. Salcedo gets his sign. Payoff pitch on the way. In the zone for a strike. Catches Cardenas looking, but both runners will advance. So Salcedo gets strikeout number 1. Out number 2 here, but now runners at second and third. Two away here. Now it's going to bring in Nick Matridis. Foul tip down right. 0-1 count sitting on Matridis. Foul tipped into the net here. Now an 0-2 count sitting on Matridis. Now a big next pitch here. Gilbert Gonzalez got it started here for the Carroll Tigers with the double to get things started. 0-2 count sitting on Matridis. Salcedo gets his sign. The 0-2 on the way. Just a bit outside here. Now the 1-2 count. Salcedo waits his sign. The 1-2 on the way. Shot dropped here. Is going to drop for a hit. 1 run comes in. 2 runs come in. And on a 1-2 count, Nick Matridis with a 2 RBI single, and Carroll's up 2-0. Replay on the right side of your screen on a 1-2 count. Matridis with the liner and drops shallow. Because now he's facing against EJ Cantu. And that pitch falls for a strike for the 0-1 count. Oh, 1 count sits on EJ Cantu, the right fielder. Outside, now Matridis is going to get caught with in the rundown. And they're going to get him going back to first base. So that'll retire the side here. But the Carroll Tigers get things started here. Thanks to some hitting by Gonzalez and Hewitt. And thanks to a nice 2 RBI single by Nick Matridis. Now puts up the Carroll Tigers 2-0 over the Porter Cowboys. Well, on the other side of the break, we'll have the Porter lineup and how the Carroll Tigers line up defensively. You're watching Real Sports Live.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
A Piece of Cake by Ibadas in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for...
Welcome back here to Real Sports Live, the bottom of the first. Nick Matridis taking his warm-ups on the mound. Now to read you how the Carroll Tigers line up defensively here. I said on the mound, Nick Matridis. Catching for Matridis, Dave Palomo. At first base, we're going to have Diego Cardenas. At second base, Jeremiah Bush. At third base, Easton Hewitt. Shortstop, Christian Martinez. The outfield consisting of left field, Chris Chavez. At center field, we have Gilbert Gonzalez. And at right field, we have EJ Cantu. Now the starting lineup here for the Porter Cowboys. Leading things off, Cristo Salceda, who has 1 strikeout under his belt today. Batting second, we have Andrew Torres, the right fielder. Batting third and behind the plate, Marcos Salinas. Batting fourth at the shortstop, Lovardo Garcia. Batting fifth, Diego Rivera, the first baseman. Batting sixth, the second baseman, Juan Siguiano. Batting seventh, Osir Medrano, the third baseman. Batting eighth, the center fielder, Omar Vanda. And rounding out the lineup, we have Aaron Hernandez at left field. So Salceda is going to get things started here as the first pitch goes in for a strike. 0-1 count on Cristo Salceda. Matridis waits his sign. The 0-1 on the way. Drops in for the 0-2. The 0-2 on the way. Chopped up foul down right. The right fielder Alejandro Torres on deck for the Porter Cowboys. Game 2 in the 5A area round. Winner will take on Gregory Portland. The 0-2 count. Matridis pitch on the way. Shot's gonna drop, but reeled in by Cantu for out number 1. Now retire the first out. So that brings in the right fielder Alejandro Torres. So Alejandro Torres steps into the box. High pop up in the infield. Tracked down and reeled in for out number 2 by Easton Hewitt. Now 2 away here in the bottom of the first. Now it's going to bring in the catcher Marcos Salinas. Matridis awaits his sign. The first pitch delivery popped up towards center, having a long shot at the warning track. But it's going to be reeled in by Gilbert Gonzalez, who goes all the way to the warning track to retire the side. So a 1-2-3 inning defensively for the Carroll Tigers as they hold on to a 2-0 lead. The top of the second coming your way. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Sweet bread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At a piece of cake by Ibarra's, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is a piece of cake by Ibarra's in Harlingen.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles, how about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you, Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again.
Welcome back to Real Sports Live here at the top of the second from La Villa High School in the area Class 5A area round game 2. Corpus Christi Carroll holding on to a 2-0 lead in the top of the second. As EJ Cantu steps in. First pitch delivery. Outside for a ball, 1-0 count. Salcedo awaits his sign from Salinas. The 1-0 on the way. Towering shot goes foul down left. Now the count evened up at 1. One count sits on Cantu. Pitch on the way. Shot ripped. Gonna drop foul. Now the 1-2 count sitting in Cantu. Cantu wanting it. Christian Martinez, the shortstop, on deck. Salcedo waits his sign. The 1-2 count on Cantu. Got him swinging. Strike 3 called. 1 outs here in the top of the second. Strikeout number 2 on the day for Salcedo. One away here in the top of the second. That's going to bring in Christian Martinez, the shortstop for the Carroll Tigers. Salcedo's first pitch in the zone finds the low inside corner for a strike. 0-1 count sits on Martinez. De Palomo, the catcher, on deck for the Carroll Tigers. Salcedo waits his sign. The 0-1 on the way. Finds the zone for the strike here. Now an 0-2 count. Salcedo waits his sign. The 0-2 on the way. Just outside for a ball. That one goes high and outside for a ball. 1-2 count sits on Martinez. Once again, De Palomo, the catcher, on deck here for the Tigers. Salcedo waits his sign. The 1-2 on the way. Just a bit outside. Now the count tied up at 2. Count sitting. Salcedo waits his sign. 2-2 on the way. In there for strike 3. Strikeout number 3 on the day for Salcedo. Out number 2 in the top of the second. As he catches Martinez looking with the curveball going into the low inside corner. 2 away here in the top of the second. Salcedo already with 3 strikeouts on the day. Now I'll be facing De Palomo, the catcher for the Carroll Tigers. Pitch drops in for a strike. 0-1 count. The Porter faithful making noise here, rallying behind Salcedo. 3 strikeouts on the day for him as the 0-1 on the way. Shot ripped up. Caught and dropped. Almost caught. Drops for a line drive. Palomo rounding first. Being waved second. And De Palomo gets on with the double. So Palomo gets on. Now we have a pinch runner coming in for the Tigers. That's going to be Ben Cruz, who comes in the pinch run for Palomo. As that brings in Chris Chavez, the left fielder. Palomo's line drive goes over the head of Garcia. And that one drops in for a strike. 0-1 count. What a game we have for you here so far. Carroll holding on to a 2-0 lead, leading the series 1-0. Game 2 you're watching here on Real Sports Live. Salcedo awaits his sign, keeping an eye on Cruz at second. Steps off the bag for a bit. As the 0-1 count on Chavez, the Tiger outfield left fielder. The 0-1 pitch on the way. Throws back to pick him off. Gets past 2 runners. And they get him out. And Porter with the sleight of hand pulls off a trick play. And they catch Cruz, fooling him, thinking the ball went past the runner. And they got him retreating back to the bag. And now retire the side here. Corpus Christi Carroll holding on to a 2-0 lead, leaving runners stranded at second. That's going to take us to the bottom of the second. You're watching Real Sports Live.
To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Hi, I'm Roto Rodriguez.
Back to Real Sports Live here. First pitch falls for a strike. Second pitch falls for a strike. Now the 0-2 count. As Lovato Garcia, the shortstop here, facing 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3 called. Mitridis gets on the board with strikeout number 1 for him on the day. 1 strikeout for Mitridis. 1 away here in the bottom of the second, excuse me. Now that brings in Diego Rivera, the first baseman, as that one's going to fall for a ball. 1-0 count. Towering shot towards left in foul territory. It's going to drop for a foul ball. Now a 1-1 count sits on Rivera, the first baseman of the Porter Cowboys. One on the way by Mitridis. Brett foul stays fair, going to be fielded. And turn for out number 2. That one chopped off the turf here. Went to Easton Hewitt, who fields it. And turned it to Cardenas for out number 2. First pitch falls for a strike. Now the 0-1 count sits on Juan Seguiano. Pitch drops for a strike. Now the 0-2. Chopped foul here. 0-2 count remaining on Seguiano. Osir Medrano, the third baseman, on deck for the Porter Cowboys. Petridis gets this sign, the 0-2 on the way. Outside for a ball, 1-2 count. Mitridis awaits his sign. The 1-2 pitch on the way. Shot ripped back to Mitridis. Gets it off the one hop. Throws the first out, retire the side here. So after 2 complete, Carroll holding on to a 2-0 lead. The top of the third on your way. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
Hi, my name is Angela Rodriguez, and I am one of the owners here at Main Street Boutique and Bistro. We heard about the rent subsidy grant, so we contacted Rebecca Castillo with the EDC, and she was very helpful. She told us, what we needed to do, the requirements, and helped us go through the application process.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Visit RGV Hometown Pharmacy and Natalie's Gifts and more. We are dedicated to providing outstanding customer service and patient care. See us today to experience the RGV Hometown Pharmacy difference. Let our family take care of yours. Call 956-496-2093.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time.
Welcome back to the Real Sports Live, top of the third. As Chavez here steps back into the box. Pitch falls for a ball. 1-0 count sitting on Chris Chavez. The Carroll faithful rallying behind Chris Chavez, the left fielder. Shot, ripped foul back. Now a 1-1 count sits. That one got a piece in the parking lot. One count sits on Chavez. Drops for a strike. 1-2 count. Now the 1-2 count sitting. 3 strikeouts on today for Salceda. The 1-2 on the way. Ripped foul back again. So that one goes back foul again. 1-2 count sitting on Chavez. Gilbert Gonzalez, the center fielder, the top of the lineup on deck. One-two count getting his sign. Salceda. The 1-2 on the way. Ripped back foul again. Third straight foul ball. Top of the third here, 1 ball, 2 strikes, no out here. As Chris Chavez, the left fielder, having a long at bat, fouling back his last 3 straight pitches. The 1-2 count by Salceda. Low and outside for a ball, 2-2 count evened up. Shot fouled back. That one goes foul down left. 2-2 count. Pitch on the way. Ripped foul down right. Chavez continuing the battle here. Fouling 5 of his last straight pitches. 5 of his last 6 pitches have gone foul. Salceda with 3 strikeouts here. The 2-2 count on the way. Getting his sign. On the way. Shot here ripped. Going to be fielded. And what a play. The throw. Not in time. But Juan Seguiano flashes the leather. Makes the diving stop, but the throw not in time. Replay on the right side of your screen. And that brings in Gilbert Gonzalez. His last stat back got on with the double. They're about to pick him off. And they get the out. Now they're ruling it a balk. And it's going to be ruled a balk. And Chavez will advance to second. Now Coach Cortez here trying to question the call. So it's going to be here for a balk. So that brings in Gilbert Gonzalez, the top of the lineup. His last at bat got on with the double. Looking to see if he can do the same thing here with the runner at second. Salceda gets his sign. Swinging and missing the dirt for a strike. 0-1 count. Oh, 1 count sitting on Chavez Gonzalez. In there for a strike. 1-1 count even though. 0-2 count, excuse me. Communication here. Swing and miss, strike 3 called. Salceda gets strikeout number 4 on the day. That brings in Jeremiah Bush, the second baseman here for the Carroll Tigers. As he rips a shot, goes foul. One away here, no balls, 1 strike. In the top of the third, runner at second base here for the Carroll Tigers. Throw back to try to pick off. Throw's not made. Oh, 1 count sitting on Jeremiah Bush. Salcedo waits his sign. In there for a strike. 0-2 count. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out in the top of the third. Salcedo waits his sign. And Bush calls time. Easton Hewitt on deck. Third baseman for the Carroll Tigers had a nice play in the bottom of the second. Pitch on the way. Outside for a ball. Salceda waits his sign. The 1-2 on the way. Outside for a ball here. 2-2 count evened up. Salcedo waits his sign. Pitch on the way. In the dirt. Now a 3-2 full count now on Jeremiah Bush. Salceda waits his sign. Big pitch coming here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Salceda gets his sign from Salinas. Runner at second for the Carroll Tigers. 3-2 payoff pitch on the way. Shot sliced here down the right field line, staying fair. Reeled in by Rivera for out number 2. But the runners move up here for the Carroll Tigers. Now the potential third run here, 90 feet away from home. Now that brings in E.J. Hewitt. First pitch on the way. In there for a strike. 0-1 count. Pitch on the way. Outside for a ball. 1-1 count evened up. Salceda gets his sign. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Now a 1-2 count sitting on E.J. Hewitt. On Easton Hewitt, excuse me. Salceda gets his sign. Pitch on the way. Got him swinging. Strike 3 called. Strikeout number 5 on the day of Salceda. And now retire the side here. Carroll Tigers going to leave 1 runner stranded at third, excuse me. And I'll take us to the bottom of the third. Carroll holding on to a 2-0 lead. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Memories, antiques, and collectibles in San Benito.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Throws it down. Hey!
Back here to Real Sports Live, bottom of the third. Josier Medrano, the third baseman here, getting things started for us. Pitch falls for a strike by Matridis. Matridis having 1 strikeout on the day. 0-1 count and Osir Medrano. Matridis waits his sign. 0-2 on the way. Outside for a ball. 1-1 count evened up. Shot sliced down right. Being tracked down, but reeled in by E.J. Cantu for out number 1. One away here in the bottom of the 3rd. That brings us to center fielder Omar Banda. Matridis' pitch on the way. Sliced foul. Oh, 1 count sitting on Omar Banda. Aaron Hernandez on deck for the Porter Cowboys. Shot sliced back foul. Now the 0-2 count sits on Banda. Outside for a ball. 1-2 count sits on Banda. Matridis awaits his sign. Got him swinging here. Strike 3 call. 2 away. Matridis gets strikeout number 2 on the day for him. Now brings in Aaron Hernandez, the left fielder. First pitch outside of the zone for a ball. 1-0 count sits on Hernandez. 2 away here in the bottom of the 3rd. Matridis with 2 strikeouts. Counter Pau Banda. Salcedo with 5. Outside for a ball. 2-0 count. Matridis' pitch on the way. Check swing. Does go here and it falls for a strike. 2-1 count sits on Hernandez. Hernandez' shot to right. Being tracked down by Cantu with a diving catch. E.J. Cantu with a diving catch out and right. And that'll retire the side. So after 3 complete here, Carroll holding on to a 2-0 lead. To the top of the 4th we go. You're watching Real Sports Live.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarras, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary.
Going back here to Real Sports Live, top of the fourth. First pitch falls for a ball. On Diego Cardenas, the first baseman. Struck out his last at bat. And rips one down to his left center. Being tracked down. Now it's going to be reeled in. That one's reeled in by Torres for out number one. Now brings on Nick Matridis. Matridis with 2 strikeouts on the day for him. His last at bat on a 1-2 count, got on with a single. Pitch falls for a ball. No count. Salcedo waits his sign. Salcedo with 5 strikeouts on the day. And that one fouled down right. That one goes out of play here. Now the count evened up at 1. Salcedo's pitch on the way. Ripped foul again down right. 1-2 count remains. EJ Cantu on deck. Swing and a miss, strike 3 called. So Matridis goes down swinging, strikeout number 6 for Salcedo. Six strikeouts on the day for Salcedo. First pitch will fall for a strike on EJ Cantu. Christian Martinez, the shortstop, on deck. Cantu, his last one, struck out. In there for a strike. Now the 0-2 count, sitting on Cantu, excuse me. Salcedo waits his sign. The 0-2 count on Cantu. Pitch on the way. Shot ripped here. Gets past Rivera. And Cantu on with a single. So Cantu gets on with a single. 6 strikeouts on today. Now he runs into Christian Martinez, the shortstop. Ripped here, going to be fielded by Garcia. And now gets out number 3 at second. Now retire the side. So Carroll leaves 1 runner stranded at first. And that's going to retire the side here as we take it to the bottom of the 4th. You're watching Real Sports Live.
CISD.org.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Hi, I'm Ro Rodriguez and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I...
Welcome back here to Real Sports Live. Here at the bottom of the fourth. Salceda leading things off. Pops it up. He runs against Cristo Salceda. His last at bat, grounded out. 0-1 count sitting. Rips the shot foul. And the catch is made! Easton Hewitt tracking that one deep in foul territory. Reels it in for out number one. Atreides awaits his sign. He's going to face Alejandro Torres. As that one falls for a strike. Pitch falls for a strike. 0-2 count. Oh, 2 count. Atreides looking for strikeout number 3. Pitch on the way. Rips it foul back. That went into the parking lot. Oh, 2 count. Atreides awaits his sign. Pitch on the way. Rips it into left. Being tracked down and reeled in at the warning track. Reeled in by Chavez for out number 2. Two-way here, and that's going to bring in Marco Salinas. Swing and a miss for a strike. 0-1 count on Salinas. 6 strikeouts on the day for Salceda. 2 for Atreides. Pitch on the way. Just misses for a ball. 1-1 count evened up. One on the way. That one popped up, having the distance. That one drops foul. Now 1-2 count. The 1-2 on the way. Atreides awaits his sign. Shot ripped up here, going to be fielded by Martinez. Gets the throw. And now retire the side. So a 1-2-3 inning here defensively for the Carroll Tigers. And after 4 complete, Corpus Christi Hero holding on to a 2-0 lead over Porter. To the top of the 5th we go. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, my name is Angela Rodriguez, and I am one of the owners here at Main Street Boutique and Bistro. we heard about the rent subsidy grant. So we contacted Rebecca Castillo with the EDC, and she was very helpful. She told us, what we needed to do, the requirements, and helped us go through the application process.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Visit RGV Hometown Pharmacy and Natalie's Gifts and more. We are dedicated to providing outstanding customer service and patient care. See us today to experience the RGV Hometown Pharmacy difference. Let our family take care of yours. Call 956-496-2093.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where...
Back here to Real Sports Live. Dave Balone with the catcher getting things started here last at bat. Struck out. And Salcedo's first pitch falls for a ball. One 0 count sitting on Palomo. Outside of the zone for a ball. 2-0 count remains. Salcedo waits his sign. Pitch on the way. Rips it foul down right out of play. Now a 2-1 count sits on Palomo. Palomo's last at bat struck out. Two one on the way. Palomo shot. Gonna drop for a hit down center. And on a 2-1 count, Dave Palomo gets on with a single. So Dave Palomo gets on with the single. Now Chris Chavez steps into the box. Salcedo's pitch on the way, bunted, but it goes foul. Chris Chavez's last at bat got on with the single. The runner at first here. The bunt, they throw back to pick him off, and they do. So Palomo gets caught in a big lead. Loses his footing when he gets back to the bag and gets tagged. And now one away here as an 0-1 count sits on Chavez. One away here in the top of the fifth. Pitch on the way. Low and outside for a ball. 1-1 count evened up. Gilbert Gonzalez on deck here for the Carroll Tigers. Shot ripped here. Caught off a line drive by Garcia. Leobardo Garcia with the diving catch. Just catches it before the ball hits the turf. And now 2 away here in the top of the 5th. As Gilbert Gonzalez gets on his last at bat with a strikeout. Two away here in the top of the 5th. Salcedo with 6 strikeouts on the day. Gets his count from Salinas. Swing and a miss for a strike. 0-1 count. Pitch on the way. Rips it back into the net. Now the 0-2 count on Gonzalez. Oh, 2 count on Gonzalez. Salcedo looking for strikeout number 7 on the day. The 0-2 on the way. Got him swinging. Strike 3 called. Strikeout number 7 on the day for Gonzalez. For Salcedo, excuse me, as he catches Gonzalez. Striking out for the second at bat in a row. And Carroll is going to leave no runners stranded here to the bottom of the 5th we go. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarras, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Welcome back to the Real Sports Live, the bottom of the 5th. Corpus Christi Carroll holding on to a 2-0 lead over Brownsville Porter in this best-of-3 series. Carroll winning Game 1 last night, 7-3 at Cabinets. Here in Game 2 was scheduled to be at Porter High at 2 p.m., but after a 4.5-hour rain delay, we're coming to you live from La Villa, Texas. Metridis back on the mound, facing off against Leobardo Garcia, who sends a shot to the warning track. But that one is reeled in for out number 1. As Chavez reels it in for out number 1. Garcia flies out. Vitris with 2 strikeouts on the day as he's now facing Diego Rivera, the first baseman. Low and for a ball here, 1-0 count. Metridis awaits his sign from Palomo. The 1-0 on the way. In the zone for a strike. 1-1 count. One and one count here sits as that one fouls back. Foul territory being tracked down. And reeled in for out number 2. Two-way here in the bottom of the 5th. As Rivera flies out, 2 straight batters fly out here in the bottom of the 5th. That's going to bring in the second baseman, Juan Seguiano. Seguiano bunts it here, reeled it by Hewitt. Makes the throw and gets him out at first. So 1-2-3 inning here for the Carroll Tigers. And after 5 complete, Carroll holding on to a 2-0 lead. To the top of the 6th we go. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths.
Welcome back here to Real Sports Live, top of the 6th. Salceda back on the mound with 7 strikeouts on the day for him. He'll be facing off Jeremiah Bush here in the top of the 6th. First pitch falls for a strike, 0-1 count. What a game we have for you here at Corpus Christi. Carroll holding on to a 2-0 lead. This Carroll defense proving strong here as they're making a statement. And Bush with a high shot traveling. Reeled in for out number 1 in center by Banda. 1 away here in the top of the 6th. Thank you for tuning in to Real Sports Live. Ruben Rodriguez on the call, giving you the camera feed. Miguel Cosme, always a pleasure to work with him. Coming to you live from La Villa, Texas here. Change of location as we got as a huge day of storms across the 956. That one in the dirt, drops for a ball. As Easton Hewitt, the third baseman, steps in, his last at bat struck out. The sun slowly starting to set here. Check swing didn't go. It's going to be a ball. 2-0 count here sitting on Easton Hewitt. Diego Gardenas, the first baseman on deck for the Carroll Tigers. It's all set up with 7 strikeouts on today. First pitch on the way, swinging and a miss. For a strike, now a 2-1 count here on Hewitt. Salcedo waits his sign. The 2-1 on the way. Low and 2 inside. Now a 3-1 count sits on Hewitt. Diego Cardenas, the first baseman on deck. On base is Hewitt, 1 for 1 on the day. Pitch on the way. Ball 4 here, and Hewitt will take his base on balls. That brings in Diego Cardenas here. Cardenas in his last at bat flew out. Now Diego Cardenas steps into the box. Salcedo waits his sign. Pitch on the way. Low and inside for a ball. 1-0 count. 1-0 count sits on Cardenas. Shout out to Manny Gomez watching all the way from Florida. As they throw the back to pick off. Hewitt, but Hewitt makes it back to the bag safely. 1-0 count sitting on Cárdenas. On the way. Foul tipped here. Count even up at 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Carroll holding on to a 2-0 lead in this Game 2 best-of-3 series. Winner advances to take on Gregory Portland in the quarterfinal. And how they got here, Brownsville Porter sending shockwaves in the by-district, taking down Sherryland Pioneer while Carroll took out Sherryland. So they throw back to first to try to pick off Hewitt, but Hewitt makes it back to the bag safely. The lights turning on here. A beautiful Saturday night baseball here. Salcedo waits his sign here. The 1-1 on the way. Pitch on the way. Outside for a ball. 2-1 count sitting on Cárdenas. Pitcher Nick Matridis on deck. His last at bat, Matridis struck out. Matridis with 2 strikeouts on the day. Salceda here with 7 strikeouts on the day for him. Plenty of ball game left to try to rally. Pitch on the way. Shot here ripped. Going to be fielded. Turn for 1. And for 2 for the double play. So Cárdenas shot goes to Seguiano, who throws to Garcia at second for 1, and Garcia throws Rivera to first for the double play here. Now retire the side. So after 5.5, Corpus Christi Carroll holding on to a 2-0 lead. To the bottom of the 6th we go. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Will you take?
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Hi, I'm Rodo Rodriguez and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I helped to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
Welcome back to Real Sports Live. Bottom of the 6th coming to you from La Villa High School. Changed the venue as we were looking to go live from Porter, but Mother Nature had other plans. Shout out to the Roberts family watching from Harlingen, cheering on the Carroll Tigers as that one falls for a strike. That one falls on Osir Medrano. That one fouled back. Oh, 2 count sitting here on Medrano. Shot here ripped. Fielded by Martinez, who's going to throw to first. And they get out number 1. Martinez finds Cárdenas at first for out number 1. And that brings in Omar Vanda, the center fielder here for the Porter Cowboys. 1 away in the bottom of the 6th. A beautiful Saturday night here. Today, we didn't think we'd have a game today, but now a few short hours later, here we are in the bottom of the 6th. Baseball gods blessing us with some Saturday night baseball. As Matridis' delivering goes here for a ball. Osir Medrano. Swing and miss here. For a strike, 1-1 count. Sierra Miranda, who just grounded out. Omar Banda's last at bat got on with the strikeout. Just a bit too inside. Now a 2-1 count. 2 balls, 1 strike here on Banda. Aaron Hernandez, the left fielder, on deck. And following him, Salceda. High pop up in the infield. In shallow right. Being tracked out by Cantu, who reels it in. So EJ Cantu reels it in for out number 2. Now 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Now brings in Aaron Hernandez, the left fielder. Porter hitless in this ball game. High and outside for a ball. 1-0 count. Sits on Hernandez. Mitritis with 2 strikeouts on the day. His counterpart Salceda of the Porter Cowboys with 7. But Carroll holding on to a 2-0 lead thanks to a 2 RBI single from Nick Mitritis. In there for a strike. 1-1 count here. One on the way. Shot ripped here. It's going to drop for a hit. And the first hit of the day here for Porter. And it comes from Aaron Hernandez, who gets on with a single. Now that brings up Cristo Salceda to the top of the lineup. His last at bat grounds out here, but on the mound, 7 strikeouts and managed to hold Carroll to a 2-0 lead. So 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th with the runner on first in the form of Aaron Hernandez. As I said, Cristo Salceda steps into the box for his 3rd time today. 0 for 2 in his at-bats. Both at-bats grounded out. But on the mound, a different story as he's held down Carroll to a 2-run lead with 7 strikeouts. As that one's going to fall for a strike, 0-1 count. And a shot here, going to drop for a hit. And now runners at first and second on an 0-1 count. Salceda here with a shot down short. Just gets past Martinez, and now runners at first and second here for the Porter Cowboys with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Salceda gets on with a single. Now brings in Alejandro Torres, the right fielder of the Porter Cowboys. Now brings in Alejandro Torres here, 0 for 2 on his day too. As Mitritis' first delivery goes for a strike, 0-1 count. Mitritis awaits his sign. Pitch falls for a strike. There's a ball here, 1-1 count evened up on Torres. Marcus Salinas, the catcher, on deck for the Porter Cowboys. Little rally coming in here from Brownsville. Porter trying to keep it going. It's Torres. Mitritis keeps an honest swing and miss. Strike 2 here. The throw, he couldn't run down. They catch him running. So Aaron Hernandez gets caught. So Torres swings and misses. And Hernandez gets caught. Running, he gets picked off at third by Palomo, and that's going to retire the side here. So Porter's going to leave 2 runners stranded And Carroll gets out of a jam here, and that's going to take us to the top of the 7th. We're after 6 complete. Corpus Christi Carroll holding on to a 2-0 lead over Brownsville Porter. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, my name is Angela Rodriguez, and I am one of the owners here at Main Street Boutique and Bistro. We heard about the rent subsidy grant, so we contacted Rebecca Castillo with the EDC, and she was very helpful. She told us, what we needed to do, the requirements, and helped us go through the application process.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Visit RGV Hometown Pharmacy and Natalie's Gifts and more. We are dedicated to providing outstanding customer service and patient care. See us today to experience the RGV Hometown Pharmacy difference. Let our family take care of yours. Call 956-496-2093.
Forever Memories Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories.
Welcome back to Real Sports Live. Top of the 7th after 6 complete. Carroll holding on to a 2-0 lead thanks to Nick Matridis, who got on with a 2 RBI single. In the top of the first, got things started. Now let's look at a little stat line here. 2 runs, no errors. Seven hits for Carroll. Porter with no runs, no errors, and 2 hits for them today here in the top of the 7th. As Nick Matridis steps into the box, and Nick Matridis here 1 for 2 on the day, but is 1 for 2, as he said, gets on with a 2 RBI single in the top of the first. Got it started for Carroll. 2 strikeouts on the mound for him as Salcedo steps back onto the mound. 7 strikeouts for him. Pitch falls for a strike as the check swing, but still goes. Carroll here flirting with the trip to the quarterfinal. They'll face it off against Gregory Portland. That one falls back. No 2 count sitting on Matridis. Salcedo waits his sign. The 0-2 on the way. Now let's look at how these teams got here. As said, Brownsville Porter took down Sharyland Pioneer in the Bay District. Carroll took down Rio Grande City. As I said, Sharyland, I mispronounced that correctly. Rio Grande City was taken down by Carroll in the Bay District. And Gregory Portland, who just knocked off Sharyland in the area round. As that one falls for a ball here again. 0-2 count. Gregory Portland taking down Sharyland here and make their trip to the quarterfinal, and they will await the winner of Carroll and Porter. Salcedo with the 0-2 on the way. Outside for a ball, 1-2 count. Now 1-2 count sitting on Matridis. Pitch on the way. Low for a ball. Now a 2-2 count sitting on Matridis. EJ gone through the right fielder on deck for Corpus Christi Carroll. Salcedo awaits his sign from Salinas. The 2-2 on the way. And Matridis with a shot to left field, reeled in by Hernandez, who tracks it down and reels it in for out number 1. One away here in the top of the 7th. Some more news coming out of the baseball playoffs. Edinburgh Vela knocking off Laredo United South last night, sweeping the series. And Los Fresnos taking out San Antonio Brennan. Los Fresnos, and Porter still the Valley teams remaining. Is a swing and a miss for a strike on 2, 0-1 count. Still waiting word on the Harlingen game. As the 0-1 on the way. Finds a low outside corner for a strike. 0-2 count. So Mitridis flew out. And now Cantu sits on here with an 0-2 count. Salcedo waits his sign. The 0-2 on the way. Got him looking with the outside corner strike. Make it strikeout number 8 on the day for Salcedo. Now 2-away in the top of the 7th. That brings in the shortstop Christian Martinez. 1 for 1 on the day for him. Pitch falls for a strike, 0-1 count. Pitch falls for a strike, 0-2 count. Now down to the final strike here in the top of the 7th. No runners on, no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Salcedo with 8 strikeouts, looking for number 9 here on Martinez. Salcedo gets signed, the 0-2 on the way. Rips it foul down right. The at-bat remains alive for Martinez. Dave Palomo, the catcher, on deck. The 0-2 on the way. High and outside for a ball. Now 1-2 count sits. Salcedo waits his sign. The 0-2, 1-2 on the way. And ripped here down left, being tracked down by Hernandez, who reels it in for out number 3. And that'll retire the side here, so Corpus will not leave any runners stranded. A 1-2-3 inning here for defensively for Porter. Now to the bottom of the 7th we go here. Corpus Christi Carroll flirting with the trip to the quarterfinal. Brownsville Porter making their last stand here in the bottom of the 7th on the other side of the break. You're watching Real Sports Live.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Welcome back here to the bottom of the 7th here. Brownsville Porter's last potential chance here. Mitridis returns to the mound. 2 strikeouts on the day. Corpus Christi Carroll holding on to a 2-0 lead. Now Corpus Christi Carroll 3 outs away from a trip to the quarterfinal to take on Gregory Portland. First pitch falls for a strike. The 0-1 count. That one falls on Torres. 0-1. And that one fouled back. As a 0-2 count sits on Torres. Mitridis awaits the sign. The 0-2 on the way. And a shot to right. Being reeled in by second base. Jeremiah Bush gets out of the second base area here for out number 1. Now 2 outs away. Carroll is from the quarterfinal date with Gregory Portland. That brings in Marcos Salinas, the catcher. 0 for 2 on the day here. Mitridis awaits his sign. First pitch delivery. Just 2 outside for a ball. 1-0 count. Mitridis is 1-0 on the way. Swing and a miss for a strike. 1-1 count on Salinas. Leobardo Garcia, the shortstop, on deck. What a run for this Porter Cowboy team. Pitch outside of the zone here, now a 2-1 count. Corpus Christi Carroll also having a run, going 0 for 6 in the first half of district play. And right when at that first half break, they took control and punched their ticket to the big dance. And now here they are, just 2 outs away from a trip to the state quarterfinal against Gregory Portland. That one outside of the zone, now a 3-1 count. Three-one count sitting on Salinas. 3-1 on the way. That one popped up in foul territory, being tracked down by Palomo, and Palomo makes the catch. Dave Palomo having the fight light and the clouds, and reels in out number 2 here, now 1 out away. All the Carroll fans are on their feet making noise as they are 1 out away from a trip to the quarterfinal against Gregory Portland. Now down to the last out here, as it's going to be Leobardo Garcia, the shortstop for the Porter Cowboys. High shot towards right, reeled in by Cantu. And that is the ball game. And Corpus Christi Carroll walks away with the win. Brownsville Porter has been eliminated from the Class 5A playoffs. Gregory Portland, the area champs here. To welcome you to the Real Sports Live post-game show. Your final score, Corpus Christi Carroll takes care of business, sweeping the series against Brownsville Porter. Winning game 1 last night, 7-3. Now game 2, 2-0, thanks to Nick Mitridis, who had 2 strikeouts on the day. But on offensively here, got that 2 RBI soon, got it started here. And thanks to some hitting from Gilbert Gonzalez, Jeremiah Bush, EJ Gantu, and Dave Palomo, Carroll sealed their victory. But Brownsville Porter did not take nothing away from them here. As what an impressive run here for the Porter Cowboys. A great season they had, sending shockwaves in the first round of by-district, taking down Sharyland Pioneer. Porter with 2 hits. But the real story for Porter, Cristo Salcedo with 8 strikeouts on the day. Our Real Sports Live player of the game is going to go to Nick Mitridis. 1 for 2 on the day, but his 1 for 2 got it down offensively here. With the 2 RBI single, giving Corpus Christi Carroll their only 2 runs of the day. Once again, so where do we go here? Brownsville Porter has been eliminated here from the Class 5A playoffs. Corpus Christi Carroll now your area champs here, as they will take on Gregory Portland in the state quarterfinal. After a very, very long day, we did not know we were going to have a ball game today due to Mother Nature's plans. Rained out in Brownsville Porter, but Lavia opens the door for us and welcomes us here for this match. Huge thank you to Lavia ISD for welcoming us into this particular beautiful facility here. But that's gonna do it for us here from Lavia. For Kevin Naro, Joe Bowling, and everyone at Real Sports Live, for my cameraman Miguel Cosme, I'm Ruben Rodriguez saying so long and good night from Lavia. Your final score: Corpus Christi Carroll 2, Brownsville Porter 0. Corpus Christi Carroll is now your area champs here. We'll take on Gregory Portland. Have a good night, everyone. Stay safe. We'll see you next time.